मेरा युट्युब च्यानलका आदरणीय मित्र साथीहरू हृदयदेखि हजुरहरूलाई नमन तथा नमस्ते भन्न चाहे। प्रिय मित्रहरू, आज विशेष गरी हजुरहरू समक्ष चाहिँ विभिन्न सिभिल इन्जिनियरिङ भिडियो कन्टेन्टहरू मध्येमा विशेष गरी क्वालिटी कन्ट्रोल सम्बन्धित भिडियोहरू मध्येमा आज चाहिँ म चाहिँ ग्याबियन भनेको के हो र ग्याबियन वाल भनेको के हो, ग्याबियन स्ट्रक्चर भनेको के हो र ग्याबियन स्ट्रक्चरमा र ग्याबियन कति प्रकारका हुन्छन् र ग्याबियन भनेको के हो र ग्याबियन स्ट्रक्चर भनेको के हो, ग्याबियनका के टेस्टहरू हुन्छन् र क्वालिटीका ग्याबियनहरू कस्तो हुन्छन् भन्ने बारेको यसको स्पेसिफिकेसन चाहिँ हजुरहरू समक्ष जानकारी गरौँ भन्ने उद्देश्यले यो भिडियो कन्टेन्ट मार्फत आएको छु। सहर्ष स्वीकार्नुहोस् है साथीहरू। ग्याबियन वेयर डेफिनेसन: taste of the selection of the good quality of intestate of weight heritage application which is long-term protection of the steel against corrosion is determined. Objective to determine the mass of zinc coating, uniformity of zinc coating and adhesion of the zinc coating on wear and tensile strength of softness and hardness of the wear. Sampling of GI wear for the testing, number of coil to be the selected and permissible number of defective test pieces as per Nepal standard and S. Total number of coil in the lot up to 25, 60 to 65. Number of coils up to selected 3, 4, 5, 7, 10. 181 to 300, above 310. Permissible number of the defective test piece 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. Dear friends, lot coating only 2.5% or less defective material would be accepted most of the time. For visits of the coil separated test process shall be the code for tensile strength coating test, uniformity test, and addition of coating. Type of GI wear. Your friends, to type of GI wear: 1. Soft GI wear. 2. Hard GI wear. Soft GI wear, it is prepared after drying, annealing and galvanized. Its tensile strength is up to 55 kg/mm square. Dear friends, very important. Hard GI wear, it is prepared after drying, annealing and galvanized. Its tensile strength is up to 65 kg/mm square. Dear friends, stay gari after test Gabion GI coating test. Zinc coating of Gabion wear. Definition: steel wire coated with zinc and zinc alloy used for the protection oak and retaining structure in the form of the crate mattress. Objective: to determine the mass of zinc coated. Apparatus: measuring cylinder of capacity 1000 ml and 100 ml, glass beaker of capacity 500 ml, balance with capacity 500 gram with accuracy 0.01 gram, vernier caliper and stopwatch. Sample preparation. Dear friends, sample preparation: take sample length of 600 mm for the front and ends of the coil under test. Operators of the wear, which is of the absolute damage shall not be the use for the sample during sampling. Care should be the taken avoid damage to the sample wear. At least 3 sample be the prepared from the test. Preparation of stripping solution. Dear friends, dissolves 20 gram of atomarily threshold SB2O3 or 32 gram of atomarily of technology SPS and 1000 ml of connected of the hydrochloric acid SP 1.16. Immediately before test, preparation of the stripping solution by the adding 5 ml of the solution as prepared above 100 ml concentration of the hydrochloric acid SPGR 1.16. Procedure 1. Wash of test sample with solvent, technology and other suitable organic solvent, then with alcohol, and finally direct technology. Use of the clean test sample nearest 0.01 gram. Also the measure of the diameter of the wire. If the test wishes to log of the container whether been collected it the sample to permitted completed impression of the test solution. Put the stripping solution in the breaker and immediately test sample of the solution, which is elevation of the hydrogen of the gas of the few bubbles are beginning elevate. Take out the test sample from the breaker of wash the running water wave of the well in the clean soft cotton cloth fully dry. Wait again to the within nearest 0.01 trend measure of the diameter 0.01 mm at the two place right angles to pieces of sample location to get of the average value. Note, the time required of the stripping will vary half of the coating thickness board salt not expect of the minute to the number of the specimen immensely of the time sold the length of the theory of the ml and solution. The calculation m1 m2 divided m2 100d 1965 whereas of the m mass of zinc coating gram meter square or meter cube for the surface and the original mass of the test sample and mass of the zinc of the stripping test sample and diameter stripping test of the sample. Dear friends, the very important of the uniformity test Gabion structure and Gabion materials as very immediately uniformity of the coating of the Gabion wire. Definition: steel wire coated in zinc coating, zinc alloy use of the protect work of the retaining structure in the form of the coated and the mattress. Objective: to determine of the uniformity of the coating on the Gabion wire. Apparatus of the measuring cylinder capacity 1000 ml and 100 ml glass beaker having internal die of the 15 mm wire up to 2 mm diameter 75 mass of the wire of more than 2. Balance with the capacity 500 gram with an accuracy of 0.01 gram vernier caliper. Sample preparation: take at least 3 samples of the width length of 150 mm for the front and inch of the coil under test portion of wire which is of absolute damaged shall not be the use for sample. During sample care should be taken to avoid damage to the sample wire. The clean sample without the violated organic solvents in technology, carbon, etc. and trend 9 of the score alcohol and finally toxic clean the wire of the cloth dry test sample of temperature 15 centigrade 20 centigrade period of the building of this test. Preparation of the copper sulfate solution: dissolve 36 gram copper sulfate crystal 100 ml of the distilled water nozzles of solution. Disposal of the 1 gram copper
hydroxide and 1 liter of the copper sulfate solution and always standard of the last 24 hours before filling of the dating of the solution from the sedimentation. The specific gravity of the test solution during the test of 1.1868 centigrade. Procedure: fill the break with the copper sulfate solution up to the depth of the 100 mm minimum, the temperature solution of the 18 centigrade throughout of the last test. The clean of the sample, separate of the moist solution of the corrosive scrape for the front of the object of the solution which is crops deep front. After of the dip, the withdraw of the test sample, rinse immediately of the clean running water out of the dry sand of the pieces of the salt of the glass immediately solution. Successive dips of the quantity of the washing of the wiping test sample, after which dip until the press have the without the required number of dip. Intro: the material passed through the test to the root of the specimen number of the dip, the weighting of the pace of the finally noises of the wave dried with the dust to show in a dust the deposit of the copper from the base metal of the cast of the which any deposit of the copper within 25 mm of the cut in of the sample shall not be the interpreted of the figure of the sample or find the line aberration of the copper top of the screw touch of the snap edge of the edges within 25 mm or cut proportion of the sample shall be the edge of articles of the within 25 mm of the cut position exponential of the jugal figure, the like of the figure cutting acidency of the end cut of the absent portion of the original test sample shall be the considered as figure solution. That's ready the deposit copper within 25 and cut of the sample shall not be the interpretation of the sample. The knot of the jugal of the final ligaments of the failure, cutting of the adjust of the any cut size of the failure.
Of the addition of zinc coating test specimen of the test specimen or concern long which is along of the test carried out of the properly. The test of the segment of specimen of the wood round dimension measure of close space of the spindle nominal diameter where up to the closest of the over and including over to the minimum copper tools of heart rated between of mass diameter and diameter of wire 4, 6, 10 over 7 to 10 up to the in including 10 and 1 under this band. Procedure: weigh the sample of the cylindrical material of the rate not more than 15 tron per minute when to sort or bend around of the material of the zinc coating shall remaining addition to the steel wire and shall be the coincide meeting this requirement if winding of switch winding for the binding it does not flake off or nor crack of the switch of extension of your possibility of the removing and zinc by the rubbing with the figure will this fingernail beginning of the alloters. Dear friends, हजुरलाई आज चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ गेबियन वेयरको बारेमा र यसको टेस्ट प्रोसिड्युरहरू यसको इन्फर्मेसन र यसको डेफिनेसन र यसको चाहिँ वर्णन गतिविधिहरू बारेमा मैले एउटा भिडियो हजुरको लागि दिन खोजेको छु भन्दै आजलाई यस गेबियन टपिकबाट बिदा हुन चाहे। धन्यवाद। नमस्ते।